Kargil martyrs. Speaker turns down demand for cancellation of question hour in Assam Assembly to discuss floods. Congress AIUDF stage walkout. B.S. Yediyurappa takes oath as Chief Minister of new BJP government in Karnataka after Congress JDU coalition loses power. Tripura gets ready for Panchayat polls tomorrow. More than 12 lakh voters to cast their franchise. And in sports, Sai Praneeth advances to semi-finals of Japan Open Badminton. PV Sindhu crashes out. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News. This is Jolly Hoikia Gogoi with the news in detail. In national news first, the 20th anniversary of Kargil Vijay Divas is being celebrated across the country today. The day marks the victory of Indian Armed Forces in Operation Vijay in 1999 when they evicted the infiltrators backed by Pakistani army from high outposts in Kargil sector. The war was fought for more than 60 days and ended with India regaining control of all the previously held territory. The central theme of this year's celebrations is Remember, Rejoice and Renew. On the occasion, President Ramnath Kovind, who is also the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, paid tributes at Chinar Corpus headquarters, Badami Bagh at Srinagar. The Vice President also paid his tributes to the martyrs. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also paid tributes to the brave soldiers of Indian Army who had laid down their lives protecting their motherland. In a tweet, he said, "The day reminds the country of the courage, bravery and dedication of its soldiers." Along with the rest of the nation, Northeast also observed the 20th anniversary of Kargil Vijay Divas. In Tripura, Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb, along with other cabinet ministers, paid homage to the brave soldiers who were martyred during the Kargil War. The program was held at Agartala Albert Ekka Memorial Park. In Manipur, remembering the brave heroes of Kargil War, the state government observed the Kargil Vijay Divas at the banquet hall of the 1st Manipur Rifles today. The chief guest at the function was Minister for Agriculture V. Hanglahan Lian. In Assam, the army today paid tributes to the Kargil martyrs. In a solemn ceremony held at Tejpur, Lieutenant General Manoj Pandey, General Officer Commanding 4 Corps, laid the wreath at the Gajraj War Memorial. In Arunachal Pradesh, the main program was organized at Raj Bhavan in Itanagar, where Governor Dr. B.D. Mishra, Chief Minister Pema Khandu and Deputy Chief Minister Chawna paid their homage to the martyrs. In Assam, the opposition Congress and AIUDF staged a walkout from the State Assembly today on the first day of the summer session. Both the parties demanded cancellation of the question hour to hold discussion on the flood situation. Speaker Hitendranath Goswami said discussion would be held on the flood situation, but the question hour session cannot be cancelled. The opposition parties created a ruckus in the House and also displayed placards in front of the Speaker's seat. Despite noisy scene, the Speaker did not cancel the question hour, following which the Congress and AIUDF staged a walkout. In the House today, members raised questions on issues related to ministries, including weaving and sericulture, food and civil supplies, social welfare and hill areas development. Still in Assam, the flood situation remains critical in many parts of the state. Due to release of excess water From the Kurichu hydropower plant reservoirs in Kurichu River in Bhutan, some districts of western Assam including Barpeta, Nalbari, Baksa, Chirang, Kokrajhar, Dhubri and South Salmara are facing a rise in water level. Sources in the Assam State Disaster Management Authority said the situation was being constantly monitored by the district administrations including Barpeta and Baksa. The NDRF and SDRF teams are stationed in vulnerable areas. However, the water levels in most rivers in Lower Assam are showing either a steady or falling trend. Now we take a short break. More stories on the other side. Stay tuned.
बरसात में कई स्थानों पर लैंडस्लाइड के कारण जान माल का काफी नुकसान हुआ है।
बरसात के मौसम में लैंडस्लाइड जरूर होता है क्या?
पहाड़ों पर मिट्टी की मजबूत पकड़ नहीं होने से ही ना बारिश में लैंडस्लाइड का खतरा बढ़ता है।
तो इसमें गलती किसकी है काका?
हमारी
गलती कैसे?
जैसे पेड़ न लगाना और पेड़ों की कटाई, गलत खेती करना, लापरवाही से कूड़ा करकट फेंक देना जिससे पानी की निकासी का रुक जाना, ऐसी गलतियाँ कभी नहीं करो
और लैंडस्लाइड से बचो।
बिल्कुल।
आपके हित में तत्पर एनडीए में।
Welcome back. In Karnataka, BJP State President B.S. Yediyurappa took oath as Chief Minister today. Governor Vajubhai Vala administered the oath of office in secrecy. Earlier in the day, speaking to media after meeting the governor, Yediyurappa said he would invite all the political leaders for the swearing-in ceremony. It was said on Thursday that a clearance was awaited from the party's parliamentary board and a few senior state leaders had gone to Delhi to meet the national leaders. In a sudden development today, Yediyurappa announced that he would be sworn in today as the next Chief Minister of Karnataka. He also said there was no need to hold a legislative party meeting as he was the leader of the opposition in the current assembly.
Today by 6 to 6:15, I am going to take oath as Chief Minister of Karnataka. For that, Governor also agreed.
BJP Working President J.P. Nadda today said the recent decisions taken by the Narendra Modi government are giving indications for a bright future of the country. Nadda said this while presenting the report card of first 50 days of the second consecutive term of NDA government in New Delhi today. He said government has taken several important decisions from the water to the moon, along with inclusion of the poor, the farmers, laborers and small shopkeepers in the mainstream who were deprived from their due for long. Nadda said 1,95 lakh houses will be constructed by 2022 with a view to ensuring housing for all. These houses will have gas connections, toilets and drinking water facilities. Every rural household will have tap water connection by 2024. 1,25,000 kilometers of roads will be constructed for rural connectivity under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana.
और इसको जो हम इंस्टीट्यूशनलाइज कर रहे हैं क्योंकि ये झगड़े बार बार समय समय पर आते रहे हैं, दिस ऑल्सो शोज द पॉलिटिकल कमिटमेंट ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट। और उसी तरीके से अभी जो पॉक्सो आया है चाइल्ड प्रोटेक्शन, वह भी कमिटमेंट भारत की सरकार का शो करता है कि किस तरीके से हम बच्चों को संरक्षण के लिए और उस कमिटेड हैं, उसका भी उसमें हमको ध्यान में आता है।
In Tripura, Panchayat election will be held tomorrow. All arrangements for smooth conduct of polling are in place. Polling personnel for all the booths have started their journey for the respective polling stations. 172 booths have been declared as sensitive. Altogether, 2,321 candidates are in fray for a total of 994 seats. The polling will now be held for 833 Gram Panchayats, 82 Panchayat Samiti and 79 Jila Parishad. July 11 was the last date for withdrawal of nominations. Altogether, 12,03,070 voters, including 6,16,893 males and 5,86,176 females, will exercise their franchise at 2,623 polling stations between 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow. In Manipur, following strong public pressure and agitations seeking justice for N. Baby Sana, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has said justice will be delivered to all. Anne Babisana, a class 7 student of Standard Robert High Secondary School, was found hanging inside the school boarding room on July 18. Despite reports that she committed suicide, her death appeared mysterious. Following a huge protest, the Manipur government has finally decided to hand over the case to the Central Bureau of Investigation, with the Chief Minister stating that justice will be delivered. Now we take another short break. More stories on the other side. Stay tuned.
झरने का पानी भी बंद, लैंडस्लाइड होने के लक्षण। अरे सब लोग इकट्ठे हो। क्या खबर है डांग बाबू? खबर कुछ ठीक नहीं है काका, लैंडस्लाइड होने का खतरा है। अरे किसी सुरक्षित स्थान पर चलना पड़ेगा।
ऐसे कैसे घर छोड़ दे?
अरे घर की चिंता छोड़ो, जल्दी से अपना सेफ्टी किट और जरूरी कागजात लेकर किसी सुरक्षित स्थान पर पहुंचो।
लैंडस्लाइड हुआ था और इसके दोबारा आने के आसार हैं।
आपके हित में तत्पर एनडीए में।
In sports news, Indian shuttler B. Sai Praneeth continued with his good form and advanced to the semi-finals of the Japan Open Badminton Tournament after an easy win over Indonesia's Tommy Sugiarto in Tokyo today. Sai Praneeth recorded a straight game 21-12, 21-15 win over Sugiarto in the men's singles quarter-final match. He will face top-seeded Japanese Kento Momota in the semi-finals. Sai Praneeth hardly broke a sweat as he just took 36 minutes to wrap up the match. On the other hand, the Olympic silver medalist PV Sindhu crashed out of the tournament after a second successive defeat to local favourite Akane Yamaguchi. Sindhu lost to Yamaguchi 18-21, 15-21 in a 50-minute women's singles quarter-final match. Yamaguchi had beaten Sindhu in the final of the Indonesian Open last week. In more sports news, in Manipur, in East Zone Sainik School Sports and Cultural Fest, Sainik School Imphal emerged basketball winners. Sainik School Purulia claimed the volleyball title and Sainik School Gwalpara, Assam claimed the hockey title. Host Sainik School Imphal clinched the basketball title after their 4th win today at the East Zone Sainik School Sports and Cultural Festival Championship, while Sainik School Purulia became the volleyball champions with 3 wins on the trot. Sainik School Gwalpara, Assam, on the other hand, laid their hands on the hockey title. Sainik School Imphal also claimed the under-14 boys and under-17 boys football titles. In Assam, Dr. B.D. Goswami of Northeast Digestive and Liver Foundation today said Arunachal Pradesh has the highest number of hepatitis B cases, while Manipur, Mizoram and Nagaland have higher incidence of hepatitis C. Assam is also not far behind and needs an awareness. He informed that according to World Health Organization, hepatitis B virus is 100 times more infectious than HIV. He said this while speaking to media in Guwahati. Finding missing millions is a 3-year global awareness raising and advocacy campaign. He said a Run for Your Liver rally will be organized from Guwahati Medical College campus to Nehru Stadium at 6 in the morning on Sunday to mark the World Hepatitis Day. In Meghalaya, Deputy Chief Executive Member of the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council, Pinayat Singh CM, informed the House on Thursday that the new Executive Committee has constituted a Law and Traditional Affairs Committee to conduct an in-depth study on the conflict of the Village Administration Bill with the existing laws of the centre and the state. Replying to a question raised by Congress member C. Ronnie V. Lingdo on the final day of the Council's summer session, CM said this committee headed by Bindo Matthew Lanong will also examine the land bill. Before we wind the news, the recap of the headlines. A proud nation recalls the valor of armed forces on Kargil Vijay Divas Day. Northeast also remembers the Kargil martyrs. Speaker turns down demand for cancellation of question hour in Assam Assembly to discuss floods. Congress AIUDF stage walkout. B.S. Yediyurappa takes oath as Chief Minister of new BJP government in Karnataka after Congress JDU coalition loses power. Tripura gets ready for Panchayat votes tomorrow. More than 12 lakh voters to cast their franchise. And in sports, Sai Praneeth advances to the semi-finals of Japan Open Badminton. PV Sindhu crashes out. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.